Hi Aries, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for my 15th-ish, today's 15th-ish. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This may resonate with yours or another person's moon, rising, or Venus sign also. Okay, we got Judgment. Alright. What's that all about? That could be Cancer, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. Okay, coming full circle on something. Alright, Aries. Harsh Truth for Aries. Four of Pentacles, the Devil, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man. So Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be, doesn't have to be. Knight of Pentacles, be Taurus. Justice, that could be Libra. And Six of Pentacles. Alright. So, okay, I gotta angle the fan away from me. I got everything blowing in face. Okay. It's rather hot here. All right, I'm not looking at those. I didn't turn them over. I'm not going to because I'm not going to. All right, for Aries, what's this Devil about? You're thinking about, thinking about having to be protective of yourself. Why? What's this Devil about for Aries? Eight of Cups. All right, that's fair. This Knight of Cups. Oh, I suppose it would help if I had the microphone on me, huh? I got distracted. Why, you ask? I was putting lavender oil on burn. Sorry about that. All right. Well, hello again, Aries. Trust that you heard the intro. All right. It's this Knight of Cups. Dark card. That could be Aquarius also, baby. This Hangman about for Aries. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. You're involved in a situation here that I think you're hoping the worst is behind you and you're feeling like, okay, can we just move on from this situation? And it's like your person is not giving you a clear answer. And because of that, it's like you don't know what to do either. You're, we'll turn that one over. Emperor reversed. So this could be somebody that's not letting something go, that's very controlling, that you feel like you're under, like you're just being completely like, ugh, and you can't, there's no progress to be made forward because someone's not letting something go. And you might still be stuck in the past regarding a situation that you can't see your way out of right now. You can't see a way forward. It's very challenging and frustrating. And I think you've started to think about how to let go of this and how to move on. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Aries. Taurus, that could be Taurus. Page of Swords. Look at you. This Justice card about. Queen of Wands. That could be Aries. So we got Libra, Aries. This Six of Pentacles out for Page of Cups. Alright. So here's the thing. You've been thinking about going solo or moving on or making some kind of headway or decision. You've been waiting for someone else to kind of see the bigger picture and talk, maybe forgive, maybe, but because they're not, you're like, okay, I guess I'm on my own. I guess I'm going to go do my own thing. Guess I got to make these decisions by myself. Guess we can't talk about this. And it kind of is saying that, like, you're kind of having to just, well, okay, guess it's just me and mine moving forward because you're not getting any communication from this situation that's really, they're just kind of leaving you out. They're kind of leaving you out hanging, you know? They're not really giving you a decision either way, whether they want things to move forward. And it's almost like, okay, I think what you're going to find is perhaps they're not going to want, if you've got kids involved, this is someone that still would want to be present for that, but I don't think they really want anything to do with a romantic situation. They don't want to preserve a romantic relationship. They will show up for family or kids or that, but they're not going to want to continue anything romantic. What else? All right, so that's that one. Hanged Man. That was for Aries. Yeah. Okay, so Page of Swords. Yep. All right, we got Page of Swords and Hanged Man twice. You're dealing with someone that will maybe you are dealing with someone that's not doing right by anything they owe you or being just decent about things. Again, it could be if somebody has responsibilities to a family or to kids, they could do right by that. They'll show up for that. But beyond that, they don't really want to have to answer to any romantic issues or to work anything out. They'd rather just leave it lie. This is someone that, for some of you, it might be they prefer to kind of leave it on you why things ended, to victim, to to play the martyr or the victim, and they might be kind of petty about it. Or if it's not that, this is someone that just is not willing to. They just want to let go and be left alone, and they're other than what you need to communicate about, they want it left at a minimum. So this is you finding new ways for your own security and stability, because it's kind of like, okay, I guess if this person's not going to communicate with me, or whoever this past dynamic is not going to work with me on moving forward together, resolving together, I'm going to have to make my own luck. I'm going to have to do it myself. I'm going to have to take care of myself. It looks like you're going to end up communicating minimally with this person. If it's a person involved, it might be a job, but I mean, whoever you're dealing with here, you two kind of just want to leave each other alone. I think you were open originally to resolving something together, but you've kind of been left high and dry about that. So this is the sort of being estranged streak continues. And there's an ending coming. And I think you're kind of like, well, fine then. It's going to bug you more than you let on, but it's not going to slow you down. So, all right, what else for? Death. Yep. This is your new beginning, basically. It's like you gave something one last shot, and to be fair, you've had a hard time moving forward because you didn't want to have any regrets. You didn't want to feel like, did I cover this? Did I do this? Because once you're done, you're done. And I'm saying that for the Aries I'm reading for. So for the Aries that I'm reading for, once you're done, you're done. And you didn't want to leave anything left unattended to that you would feel obligated to go back and give something another try because, well, I didn't really talk about that, so I guess I should clear that up with them, or just something along those lines. So this is you, once you've exhausted waiting for someone and kind of giving them that opportunity to come forward, you pick everything up and you're moving on. This is accepting the ending as it is and moving forward and making darn sure that you're in a very secure, stable position. This is just someone that wants something different than what you want. You two aren't seeing eye to eye anymore, if you ever were at all. This is someone that they're kind of aloof, and they kind of want to they don't want. Right. So it's about you turning around and going, well, I guess I'm in charge of, picking myself up and moving on because this person's not going to be a part of it. You're going to see to your own emotional needs and take care of yourself. Abundance. All right. Excellent. Could be a passion project coming up that you throw yourself into to get some distance from this situation. It ends up paying off. We've got a new beginning and taking this sort of long drawn out process of, okay, are we or aren't we? And kind of transmuting that. So it could be that you kind of throw yourself into a passion project and it turns out to be quite profitable for you. You are looking for avenues of security here. So it could be that you stumbled upon something and you're like, okay, as soon as I'm done with this situation, I know exactly what I'm going to do moving forward for money and for security, because I might have all the time in the world and I'm only going to be taking care of myself. And there's something to this new stream of income that you've been waiting for a while, kind of been on the fence to do. And now that this romantic interest is being resolved, or you're resolving that, you have a lot more time and resources to be able to start developing that hobby or whatever that side hustle is or whatever that passion project is. And it is going to be quite profitable. Aside from that, you've been waiting to do it for a while, but this is also something you enjoy doing. So it's a really good counterbalance to you having some sad times or being a little bit blue about this not working out, because this person has absolutely no interest. They're not even hardly acknowledging or communicating other than what they're obligated to, and even that's kind of iffy, and you're having to pick up the slack with that. They're probably going to show up initially for obligations, but it might taper. So okay, all right, wow, this just felt like a whole year reading. Okay, all right, Aries, so I hope that was no, I don't, because I'm not done with the dice yet. I do hope it was helpful. I'm just not done yet. There you are. Okay. All right, Aries. All right, We got 9 of Cups on its side, and we've got 7 of Pentacles on its side. So this is you coming out of a fog. This is you not having regrets and deciding what your next moves are and investing in your future. Looking at work, deciding what you want to do for work, because you're not really, you're kind of wanting to remain unattached as well romantically for a while. Your passion or what your pursuit's going to be is money and stability. So you're going to be exploring a few options. One of them will be where you currently are, or a job, an on-site job. And also what you're going to do, they're going to have 2 things going. You're going to have 2 stream of incomes for a while. So this is you considering where you're at with your job, making some changes, which you do, or you find another one that's comparable. But you're also going to be doing something at home. There's some kind of side project. If it's not a side project, it's just you getting grounded again and you getting back to you and going, doing what you like to do as much as you can with the way things are, right? But if it's going hiking, or if it's being out and about, if it's going here, going there, you're going to try to do that as much as possible because you're really feeling a need to get back to you, especially since you have all this time freed up now. Like everything's been set to rights, largely by your hand, but still. So if it's not a new passion project, if you're just going to explore another job or stay at the job, then this is you doing a lot to give back to yourself during your free time, during your off time. Okay, all right, Aries. That's your harsh truth for today. Hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by, and much love to you. You take care.